Most executives are using the most powerful tool they have ever been handed, like a slightly faster search engine. 10 minutes from now, you won't be. This is Claude for the C-suite. No theory, no hype, just the way the sharpest leaders I know are actually using it. I'm Murray Newlands, partner at IA Seed Ventures and founder of Open Future Forum. Open Future Forum is a private executive community in Silicon Valley that runs small, off-the-record dinners for C-suite executives. So let me save you the slow start everyone else takes. The first mistake is the blank page. People open the tool, stare at an empty box, type one line, get something generic, and decide it isn't for them. Don't start there. Start with something that already exists. The board deck you have to read tonight, a 40-page report, a contract. Drop it in and ask for the 5 things you'd skim past. You were going to spend an hour on that. Now you spend 10 minutes and you walk in sharper. The value shows up in the first 5 minutes and the risk is close to zero. That is where you begin. Now the question I get in every room, what about confidential information? Here is the honest answer. There is far more you can safely do than the fear suggests. And it comes down to 2 things, which version you are on and who you have looped in. The version matters. The free app you signed up for on your phone and the enterprise plan are not the same thing on data handling. For anything sensitive, you want to be on a business plan with the right protections in place. Then the judgment call. My test is simple. Would I send this to an outside vendor over email? If the answer is no, it does not go into any tool until your IT and legal teams have weighed in. Unreleased financials, personnel matters, anything legal or M&A. Those get real care. But notice how much is left over. Most of your week is not state secrets. Public filings, industry research, your own draft thinking, prep on things already known inside the company. Start there. Bring your general counsel and IT in early, and you will find the safe zone is bigger than you thought. Now here is the part most executives never reach. The real edge. Almost everyone uses it to write. Draft this email, summarize this, fine. But the shift happens when you stop asking it to write and start asking it to think. Here is the tell. When you use it as a writing tool, you paste in finished thoughts. When you use it as a thinking partner, you paste in half-formed ones. The messier the thing you bring, the more useful it gets. Pressure test a strategy before the offsite. Make the strongest case against a decision you have already half made. Role-play the hard conversation you are dreading. Find the holes in your own logic before a board member finds them for you. That is the level. That is where the edge is. And most leaders are nowhere near it yet. Then there is a second mode entirely, not thinking with it, handing work to it. This is what something like Cowork does. It is a desktop tool. You point it at your own files, give it a task, and it carries the task out step by step instead of just talking about it. Turn a stack of documents into one clean summary. Organize a messy folder. Turn raw notes into a structured brief. Run the same weekly report so you do not have to. The line I hold is this: you hand off the mechanical work. You keep the decisions. The first mode sharpens your judgment. The second buys back your time. The executives getting real value are running both. Now let me save you the 4 mistakes everyone makes. 1. Treating it like a search engine. One line in, generic answer out, and you conclude it is not smart. The fix is context. What you get back tracks what you put in. 2. No role, no goal. Help me with this email gets you less than you are my CFO. Here is the situation. Here is what I am trying to land. 3. Accepting the first answer. The first answer is a starting point. Pushback. Say, that is too generic. Give me the version a board member would respect. 4. And this is the one that matters most. Confusing the 2 modes. Hand it all the mechanical work you can. Never hand it your judgment. The model I give people is simple. Treat it like briefing a sharp new hire. Give it the context, the role, and the goal. Expect to go a few rounds. And the hard lines, because there are a few. Don't use it for the final call on anything you have to answer for. Delegate the work, keep the decision. That line should never blur. Don't trust it unverified where being confidently wrong is expensive. Legal, regulatory, and financial specifics, anything cited as fact. It can be wrong with great confidence. Check before you act. Don't put sensitive data in without clearance. Same point as before. And don't use it to dodge the human parts of the job. The hard conversation, the relationship, the moment someone needs to hear it from you directly. It can help you prepare. It cannot do it for you. So if you take one habit from this, take this one. Before you walk into any room that matters, spend 10 minutes thinking out loud with Claude first. not to get the answer, to sharpen yours. Tell it what you are walking into, what you want out of it, and what you are worried about, and let it ask you the questions you have not thought through yet. Bolt it onto something that already repeats. Monday leadership prep, the night before a board meeting. Do that for 30 days and you will stop thinking of it as an AI tool. You will think of it as the 10 minutes that make you walk in sharper. That is the whole game. That is Claude for the C-suite in about 10 minutes. Open Future Forum is a private executive community in Silicon Valley that runs small, off-the-record dinners for C-suite executives. Over 400 events since 2021, bringing together senior executives, founders, and investors. The AI conversation is the richest thread running through every table right now. If you want to be considered for an Open Future Forum dinner, find me on LinkedIn. If you want to sponsor one, the same applies. I'm Murray Newlands from Open Future Forum. See you in the next briefing.